This is North Texas Weather Center with your latest update in terms of severe weather and what to expect tonight, as well as the temperatures out there as of right now, what they'll look like tomorrow, what this severe weather will impact us to going into the weekend, and as well as the chance for more severe weather next week. All that's going to be in this forecast for you in hopefully about 5 minutes or so. All right, so the temperatures out there as of right now is about 8 o'clock. You can see a lot of us are in the 60s still, even near Childress. I mean, areas up there near Childress hit 80 degrees today. It was hot up there today compared to what the seasonal averages is right about 60, so it was pretty hot up there today. We'll see a cold front come through overnight tonight, along with the showers and storms that we're expecting. Temperatures will drop pretty significantly. You'll wake up a lot warmer than you'll see by the afternoon and rush hour commute. So you can see by lunchtime, a lot of us in the 30s, maybe a couple lower 40s for Dallas and Claiborne, but eventually by about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, all of us will be below 40. A lot of us even off to the northwest, below freezing. It's going to be fairly chilly tomorrow. You'll need a jacket. Winds will be coming out of the south, and that will create the temperatures to really drop across the region. All right, let's take a look at the severe weather potential for tonight. So you can see the severe weather outlook as of right now. We have a slight risk of severe weather here in DFW, northwestern DFW as well. Areas like Wichita Falls, Gainesville, Bowie, Decatur. Those areas are all included in a slight risk. That does include the chance for maybe a couple of tornadoes, brief and weak, expected, as well as the chance for some hail up the size of maybe golf balls. That'll be the very initial cells. Here for DFW, maximum hail size I think we'll see is quarter size, and I think that's even a little bit high. I think nickel-sized hail will be the highest we see. Most of this should not be creating damage. However, take the precautions that you need to make because there will be a chance for some severe weather tonight regardless. Damaging winds up to 65, maybe 70 miles per hour as well possible. Again, the 70 miles per hour will be out of the initial cells. Eventually, most of us here in DFW between about 45 to 65 miles per hour would be the tops. All right, let's take a look at the dew points out there. You can see, again, dew points, it's humid out there. I mean, we're not talking about really, dry conditions out there. We're seeing a lot of humidity still. Dew points right around the low to mid 60s here across North Texas. Wichita Falls right around 55. That won't matter a whole lot tonight because the dew points will continue to rise across areas off to the west. Eventually, by midnight, the line of storms will start to begin out here to the west, and that will be closer to areas like Abilene. Severe weather will again be possible, even though the dew points aren't really above 55, which usually is the kind of the dividing line. We still can see severe weather regardless. Eventually by 2, 3, 4 in the morning, dew points obviously still in the low 60s, and then eventually this all moves out by tomorrow afternoon. All the dew points across the area in the 20s here for North Texas. Let's take a look at the future radar though, because we have a lot to get to in terms of what to expect tonight. I can't rely on isolated thunderstorm and isolated rumble of thunder back off to the northeast, closer to areas like Paris and Sherman, as some showers are still ongoing. That's all due to the moisture that's coming out of the Gulf of Mexico that's creating the potential for maybe a little bit of some showers and maybe even an isolated thunderstorm there. But again, that's nothing severe. We're not expecting severe weather there. Eventually, by midnight, we'll start to see a line of storms develop closer to areas like Childress and Abilene. By 1 in the morning, look at this pronounced thunderstorm here that's showing up just southeast of Childress and just west of Wichita Falls. That could be the potential for golf ball-sized hail. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about the initial storms having that potential for some golf ball-sized hail and 70 mile per hour damaging wind gusts. Again, here for DFW, we're not going to be looking at that sort of stuff. Maybe 60 mile per hour damaging winds and maybe quarter-sized hail. That's basically the tops at this point. 2 in the morning, storms start moving through Wichita Falls and western North Texas. 3 in the morning, we could even start to see some storms near Weatherford, as well as areas off to the west near Graham and Breckenridge. 4 or 5 in the morning, this line of storms moves into DFW. As you can see, the model does show it weakening pretty significantly. We very well could see some damaging winds, even if it's like this. I mean, it's not impossible to see, especially if there's a gust front. Cold front will arrive right around this time as well, so gusty winds are definitely possible. By 7, still some showers and storms, and then eventually as we head through the morning hours, all of this clears out. We will be drying out for the afternoon and really all throughout the weekend as well. All right, let's take a look beyond today, and I'll show you the latest 7-day forecast, which might shock you, so stay tuned. Take a look at the next several days. So obviously, again, we might even see some snow, by the way. I've been saying this in the last few forecasts, not here in North Texas, but up in Oklahoma. There could be a chance for maybe 4 to 6 inches in some spots in the very far northern areas of Oklahoma. Oklahoma City's only forecasted to maybe see a tracing to an inch. But again, that's something to watch out for if you know anybody up there. The weekend will stay dry. We will start to see a little low pressure system. This could very well bring multiple rounds of showers and storms from the Gulf of Mexico. And this will be something to watch because we could even see some severe weather out of this, especially on Monday or Tuesday. Again, some showers and storms then going into Tuesday. Again, maybe some showers and storms. Most of the activity should be to the south on Monday. Tuesday, we might have a bit more of a scattered situation here in North Texas. Severe weather is kind of unknown at this time, but it's a possibility still. We'll have to watch that system pretty closely. Heading into Wednesday into Thursday, more showers possible. It will be very chilly both Wednesday and Thursday, so I don't really anticipate a whole lot of thunderstorms. If anything, it's going to be a cold rain. I'm not thinking we're going to see any winter precipitation. That should primarily stay off to our north, but it will be something to watch. We'll have some cold rain here. eventually heading into late Thursday into Friday. Most of us will start to head out late Thursday into Friday morning. So after that, we'll be drying out. Winter precipitation, I know some people have been saying it's on my weather app. I don't really think it's going to happen, but again, it's just something to watch out for, and then eventually going to next week, maybe even some more rain chances then. All right, let's take a look at your latest 7-day forecast, and it's really a good one because we're going to be looking at a lot of rain next week. We're kind of on a drought right now. You can see over the next several days, by Sunday, by the way, we're back into the 70s. Monday, into the mid to upper 70s. Getting around a couple 80s on Monday. It'll be very hot then. Tuesday, cold front comes through during the later portions of the morning or early afternoon. Temperatures drop pretty significantly. Going to Wednesday and Thursday, some low-end rain chances do exist. Those will probably go up over the next several days, but we'll definitely see highs only in the low to mid-40s here in North Texas. This forecast is brought to you by Platinum Contracting, Dallas Antenna, and THD Vehicle Doorstep. Make sure to stay up there with North Texas Weather Center as well. Overnight tonight, we will not be posting past 11 o'clock tonight, so no severe weather updates overnight. Make sure you have a weather radio prepared or have a weather app to make sure that you can get weather alerts tonight, because those will be very important for anything that does happen tonight.